Hi, my name is Becky Bracken, and welcome to Black Hat Flashback. I'm an editor with Dark Reading, and I'm here with Fahmida Rashid, Dark Reading's managing editor of features. Hi, Fahmida.
Hey, Becky. How's it going?
Pretty good. Well, thank you for joining us. This is a series we're calling Black Hat Flashback, obviously. Dark Reading's team of editors, which includes Fahmida, we're getting together to highlight moments in Black Hat history that were real game changers and made a huge impact on the cybersecurity industry as a whole. Fahmida is joining us today to talk about Jay Radcliffe and his 2011 Black Hat presentation, where he demonstrated how insulin pumps and I guess other medical devices as well could be hacked and ultimately used to cause harm to humans. It was called Hacking Medical Devices for Fun and Insulin, Breaking the Human SCADA System. Tell us about why you decided to pick this video in particular.
So I have a lot of people in my family who are diabetic. So I pay a lot of attention to anything. If it had the word diabetes, I'm always like, hey, wait a minute, this is personally relevant. So I pay a lot of attention to that. And just in general, I'm trying to think back, and that was one of my earlier Black Hats when I tried to go to every single talk. Now I'm smarter, older. I realize you can't go to every single one. But
So
back
you were
then I
in the
tried.
room when
I was
this
in
happened.
the room. And so I'm watching this, and I realized that afterward that I was sitting next to a friend who had known for years. He's a CISO. He was actually wearing an insulin pump during this entire presentation. And I noticed during the talk, he kept kind of flinching and just really reacting. And I mean, I was reacting, I was freaking out, saying, oh my goodness, this is actually a thing. You hack an insulin pump, you mess with the dosage level, you can actually kill a person. I'm thinking about my dad, and I'm just thinking, why is my friend so fidgety? And later he said, I wish I knew what brand Jay was talking about because I have an insulin pump. Is he talking about my brand? And that really just reinforced how we talk about embedded systems, we talk about hacking IoT, but we talk about it in such a isolated way. You know, we've looked at water pump hack, we've looked at centrifuges, and until we start bringing it down to the human level, it's still not theoretical, it's still removed. And I think what Jay did with his talk is he made it personal because you get root on a human body that there you can't get any more personal than that.
And he talked about his own experience with diabetes, and it was moving the way he talked about how he spoke with his son about it and what the dangers were to him as well. So there was a media firestorm following this presentation. Tell me then what the effects were.
So I remember right after that because Jay made a very clear point to not call out the company on stage. But I mean, eventually we figured out who it was. And the company actually released a statement like, oh, it's very unlikely, it's impossible, which is what a lot of manufacturers 10 years ago tended to say whenever you found a vulnerability, like, oh, no one's actually going to hack that. And then you have Barnaby Jack being like, you know what? Let me show you how we can do this without hacking your own. And it just became more of a, um, I think I like to think of it at that moment when people realize we can't just say, oh, it's unlikely anymore.
Right. There's a human danger to these things that's intolerable. Well, things seem to have come sort of full circle. Now, in 2021, 10 years later, the University of Minnesota launched a full center dedicated to medical device security, and Radcliffe was involved. So it just shows that in a relatively short amount of time, it's an idea that's really matured.
That's really cool. I mean, I was really excited last year when the FDA tapped University of Michigan, and now we actually have a security researcher who had experience with being a CISO, teaching InfoSec. He's in the FDA, and his role is to look at medical device security. So we've definitely come a really long way from when the device manufacturer is like, oh, it's never going to happen.
Well, Fahmida, thank you so much. It's a lovely introduction, and we invite everyone to take a look at the original presentation below. And thank you for joining us to share your Black Hat flashback moment.
Thanks, Becky.
We'll see you again. Thank you.